Gabrielle Nestande cried while her attorney delivered the opening arguments of her trial today. She's a former Capitol aide on trial for intoxication, manslaughter, and failure to stop and render aid in the May 2011 death of Courtney Griffin. Chris Sadeghi has been in the courtroom and is live at the courthouse with more on this first day of testimony. Hi, Chris.
Well, Shannon, the court recessed just about 15 minutes ago, but the jury heard two very different versions of the story of what happened that night based on each side's account. It looks like this trial will come down to a couple of key questions. Was Gabrielle Nestande drunk, and was the road too dark for her to see Griffin? Every seat was filled, a lot of them with Courtney Griffin's family and friends, and all eyes were on Gabrielle Nestande. Nestande's eyes were filled with tears.
She looked down at her phone, and in an instant, her windshield exploded.
She cried as her attorney, Perry Minton, painted the jury a picture of what happened, that she had no idea what caused her windshield to shatter, and she had no idea she'd just hit Courtney Griffin.
Nobody ever for a second thought, not for a second, that somebody had been hit.
But as you'd expect, the prosecution's story is much different.
Was that the defendant would have been able to see Courtney Griffin walking from anywhere from 400 to 600 feet away had she been sober that night.
Mary Farrington guaranteed the jury that evidence will show Nestande didn't see Griffin because she was drunk after a night downtown, and she kept changing her story to hide the truth.
So the story's gone from somebody threw something at my windshield to I hit a deer.
An expert will testify for the state that there was plenty of light on Exposition Boulevard, but the defense showed a picture of the road they say was too dark, and they say Nestande's actions after the impact were that of a scared 23-year-old, not a drunk driver. And the jury will hear Gabrielle Nestande testify at some point in this trial, according to her attorneys. On day one of testimony, though, most of the witnesses were crime scene investigators and first responders. We're live at the Travis County Justice Complex. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
All right, Chris, thank you. And here's a closer look at the charges facing Nestande. The manslaughter charge for Griffin's death carries a possible punishment of 20 years. Nestande is also charged with intoxication manslaughter, which has the same punishment. She also faces up to 10 years in jail for failure to stop and render aid.